Hi YouTube. Hello. My cat is acting up right now. Hello. How are you guys? So let's get started with another vlog of my wedding series. As you remember, I'm engaged again, so I think everybody will know that by now. So I just have my little cheat sheet on a piece of paper on a tissue. My cheat sheet on a tissue, but I'm gonna talk to you guys. Alright, so anyways, first things first. So, at my wedding, I'm thinking of having a candy station or like a candy / dessert station. So what I was thinking was like, there's this new store. My cat's acting up. I'm sorry. There's this new store. I don't know if it's new. I've seen it, but I just never looked in it. So I remember one time that a friend of mine had a wedding and she had a dessert table and she had macaroons, like macaroons that are the same color as her wedding or similar. Because sometimes, like when you have a wedding and you have a color scheme, you don't want to have that color scheme like repetitively, like on and on and on, because people will get tired. So like I was thinking like this is a good idea to have like macaroons. So there's actually a macaroon shop down this, like a few blocks down, and I bought a few. Aren't they gorgeous? It's from the macaroon shop, and they're real French macaroon. They're so cute. Like I love the look of it, and they did give me a business card because I do like weddings and social parties and stuff, and they have all these to choose from. So she's like, what couples do is that they try each macaroon. So they try like each macaroon and see which one they like. So what I'll do is I'll just wait for my fiance to come home to try some. You know, just to give it a little something extra at the wedding. So, you know, we will see that, but I'm very excited about that because she said I can customize it. Like if I like a flavor in one thing and another flavor in another thing, I could customize it, which is pretty cool. Which I love customization for a wedding for a good price. Not expensive, but a good price. Alright, so that's off the list. Alright, so I remember the other video I told you that we were gonna be looking. My fiance. I liked the first place that we looked at. I think like I can totally see myself getting married there. But however, my fiance said it's expensive. Like the price is a little much, but the price is including the food and then on top of that, it's including like the ceremony space, the cocktail hour, and the reception space for that price, which I don't think you can beat that. I mean, I really like that idea. So my fiance really wanted to look at other places, so we looked at another place, right, where it was okay. What it is that when we got to the place, we couldn't find it at first. We were like walking up and down. We were like, where is this place? I like literally we don't see it. Then we kind of like took our step back and like really looked, and it was like an apartment building, like a legit looked like an apartment, like an old-fashioned apartment building. So we were like, is this the place? And then we were looking at the address, and we were like, yeah, this is the place. So the bad part about it, this is the negative part about it. Number one, it's a walk up. I'm not seeing myself walking up the stairs in a bridal gown or any type of gown. I don't think my family would want to appreciate that. I mean, like nothing. Like who would want to walk up flights of stairs? That's the second thing. Like it's hard to find. Second thing is the walk up. Third thing is the construction. Like it's totally covered in like a construction thing, which is a no-no. She said it was going to be done by the time of our wedding, or around my time of the wedding. And then across the street, well, I'll explain more. Across the street, there's a building that's going up, which is also a bad thing. So I'll explain to you why I say that's a bad thing. So that's like big. So then we go into like this little office, and there's like these two young ladies sitting there. You know, they had huge computers, like literally like huge iMac computers, and they were both like they didn't even acknowledge that somebody walked through the door. Like, hello, I just walked through the door. So they were like, oh hi, yes, can I help you? And I'm like, oh yeah, we have an appointment at so and so time. We're here to see the space. Oh yeah, okay, just have a seat and watch the video. I'm like, okay, but it's the same exact video that I saw on YouTube. Like, so she's like, just watch it and then we'll go and see the space. And like, all of a sudden they started like talking and laughing. Like, they were like doing stuff on the computer and laughing. So I'm sure they were emailing each other back and forth funny things about us, which did not leave a good taste in my mouth, which is really, really horrible. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want to backlash them, but we're definitely not going to that place, and I'll explain more in a little bit. But yeah, so they started mouth talking or back talking to each other on the computer. Like, I could tell, like, she typing, she starts to laugh, she laughs, she starts to type. So they were like emailing each other back and forth, which I did not appreciate it. So then, on top of that, I'm not feeling that place in the beginning because I love the first one. But anyway, so I was just being supportive of my fiance that he wanted to go see another place. And I'll get back to you with that also about another thing that we're going to do today. So I was like, you know, I was not really feeling it, right? So then she was like, okay, let's go. And she's like the skinniest little chick, pale as hell, going up to, let's go up. And so we walked up like 4 flights of stairs, like it's on the top. It's on the, it's up on the top floor of the so-called apartment building that I call it. I mean, I'm not a person that's really negative, but I'm just saying, like, when you want to oppress person, especially when you want to do a wedding, you should oppress people. You shouldn't be automatically like, oh, have a seat and watch the video. Like, that's not me. They're not really welcome. So then, oh yeah, let me go back up too. So when we're sitting in the couch watching the video that I've been watching already, there was like a bride and a wedding planner that came by to drop off a check. So she was like, oh, here you go. And she's like, okay, thank you. And then the lady was like, do I get a receipt or some type of documentation that I paid you the money? She's like, I can just give you the copy of the check. I'm like, okay, so you're a legit business. Like, you should have a receipt, like, legit. Like, when I plan stuff, I need invoices, or I need contract paper, or something to show that I paid. Like, I'm not gonna give you full-blown my money and then not have anything, because near the end, they're gonna be like, oh, you didn't pay me for this, and then you'll be like, yes, I did. And be like, no, you didn't. You know, so it'll be like a crazy thing. So that's another thing that was turning me off. So we went up the 4 flights of stairs, and these are narrow stairs and long. So we went up there, and let me just warn you, like, this is gonna be a long video, so I'm sorry. It's gonna be a little long. So yeah, so we went up the 4 flights of stairs, and then right off the stairs, boom, there's space. Legit, you want me to explain to you what it looks like? Like, I wish that you guys can, let me see. Legitly, the space looks like an apartment, like a penthouse apartment. Like, literally wiped out all those furniture and you can have a wedding in an apartment. And then they have a space that is outside, which is, don't get me wrong, the space is nice. The space outside is nice, but however, everything up there was narrow. Like the space for the ceremony, you could only hold 2 people per row. That's how narrow it is. Like, you have like the wall, 2 space, a narrow thing, and then like 2 people. I'm like, I cannot walk down the aisle in that, like that. My mom can't fit. I wouldn't be able to fit. It's like a 1-by-1 person to walk down the aisle. And then, oh, she's like, oh, don't you like it? I'm like, yeah, it's nice. And then she's like, you can get married under the Empire State Building. But I'm looking at her like, hello, there's going to be a giant building that's getting built in front of my view of, if you're going to get married next in front of it, you're going to see that giant construction. Like, nobody wants to see construction pictures in a wedding picture or a video. So that's another turn off. So then I looked, and we looked very briefly. Like, I knew, like, as soon as I got up there, I knew that it was not going to work out. So, like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but, okay, so, yeah, this is the space. It's like a legit apartment. I don't know if you guys can see it. Sorry. It's like a legit apartment. Like, look how narrow that space is. So then another problem that I came up across So I asked her, I said, oh, is there a place where, you know, the bride and groom can get ready? And there's like a kitchen. There's a kitchen there. See the kitchen? Like, hello, this is an apartment. This is not like, you look how narrow this space is. It is not like in the place where you get married. And there's like, it's so bad. So then I asked her, like, is there a space to get, like, for me and him to get dressed before the ceremony? And she's like, oh, you can go behind the curtain. There's a curtain. I'm like, are you serious? And she read my face, and then she's like, oh, if not, you could rent a hotel around here. And I said, but that's more money. Why would I give up a place that I like, that has bridal suite and a groom suite, including in the package, like legit? So I was like, you know, kind of getting to. So like, yeah, you can go behind the curtain and get dressed if you want to. I mean, you could do whatever you want to do. So I'm like, oh, okay, snappy too, okay. So then I asked her, so what is the price of the space? And she's telling me it's $9,000. And I'm like, oh, cool. So then I said, so that's including the food, you know, chairs, tables, deck, you know, something. Oh, no, it's just the space. You're going to have to rent the food. You have to buy the cater. You have to rent the tables. You have to rent the chairs. You got to rent the the napkins. You got to rent the plates. You got to rent the forks. You got to rent everything. It's just the space. And I looked at her like, wow. You literally selling me your apartment for the day, for my wedding day? No. So then and my fiance kind of like figured it out. Like, no, it's so narrow, and it's like, no. So we were like out of there like within like 20-30 minutes. And then she's like, so you like it? You want it? You like it? Yeah, you want it? And I'm like, oh, I just have to think about it. We'll come back. We'll call you back. We're not gonna call them back. Legit, like. They're out. They're unprofessional. Literally unprofessional. And then, so then we were like, you know, then we called this other place that I saw on Yelp, which was nice. Nice reviews. Looked nice. It's big. It's spacious. Even though I'm having a small wedding, I want to have space so people can breathe, dance, move, enjoy themselves. Not a hallway like that or apartment like that. So there was another place that we were like kind of, you know, looking at, and then we were saying, let's call them. So we called them, knowing that like it's in late evening. So we called them and we were like, oh, can we come and see your face real quick? Sorry, it's last minute. They're like, oh no, unfortunately we can't because we have an event tonight. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I asked her like general questions, like how much is a wedding at this time, blah 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 blah. And she's like, oh, that's $125 per person. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, 125. And then I'm like, okay, and how much is cocktail hours included? She's like, no, cocktail hours additional $15 per person. So I'm gonna spend like $140 something per person. Are you crazy? So I said, no. And we were gonna go, like we were just gonna show up and then demand an appointment. But I'm glad I called because that would have been a waste of my time and I would have been more pissed. So that's out of the question. So today, oh, another thing. Yesterday was my fiance's birthday, but however, I was working, he was working, so we were not able to go out. Today, we're gonna go out. It's gonna be a low-key birthday. It's not gonna be anything special, like anything big, but it's gonna be a low-key birthday. Like we're gonna go to a steakhouse. We're just gonna enjoy ourselves. Not an expensive steakhouse, but it's a regular steakhouse. Anyways, so today, before we go to the steakhouse to celebrate his birthday, we're gonna visit one more place. One more place that we're gonna visit is it's an okay place. Again, it's like looks like a hallway. I mean, I think like my fiance has like a vision of a hallway wedding. I mean, I'm into space. I want space. Like this place that I saw on YouTube, like the dance. Okay, so like this is the place where people, like reception, right? Like the reception is there. And then you have to go through the whole entire reception hall to go to the dance floor, which is in front. So I'm looking it on YouTube like this is not gonna work, but I want to be supportive and go over there and see it. But I know the first place is my place. But the only thing about this new place that I'm looking at today is that it's a hotel, which is cool because then everybody can stay at the hotel and don't worry about it. Like, they'll be in the hotel. It's like a package deal. But I mean, I have to see how much it is. I mean, I don't know. Like, the view is nice. Like, it's a place where you have an outside wedding. Sorry, my cat is driving me crazy. An outside wedding, but it's a nice place. But I'm willing to look at it. But I told him that's gonna be enough because this Saturday we have an appointment with the first place to, eventually kind of book the place. But I'm liking that first place. I mean, so far nothing. And then we went to another place in Brooklyn. The day that we looked at that little apartment, we went to another place in Brooklyn, and we went so far, like deep in Brooklyn, and see the place because nobody was answering the phone. So we were like, let's just go and see what happens. They had an event there, so then I was like, let me just, we acted like we didn't know there was an event in there, so we kind of took a little peek, and I'm not feeling it either. It's like, nah. So I'm still feeling the first place, but today this is gonna be the last place that we're gonna look at. We're not gonna look at anymore because A, I'm gonna be working a lot this week, and then B, Saturday is our appointment to officially book it, and we have to get the deposit. So once we give the deposit, I know that this is gonna be our place, and I know for sure that will be our place. So it's pretty exciting. So I'm hoping, I mean, like, I'm giving him a chance to find it, but so far the other places are not that good. Hold on, my mom's calling. Hello?
Yeah.
I'm in the bathroom. Can I call you back? Okay, bye. Sorry, that was my mom. I had to tell her I was in the bathroom because, she's gonna be like, why are you doing YouTube now? So anyways, yeah, so we're gonna go look at that place today, and we will see if I like it. I mean, I already know, like, as far as the videos and the pictures that I see on YouTube, that place is a whole way again. So we will look, and then, like, we will see how that looks. So that's that. Then today, I don't remember last time if I told you that I went to David's Bridal for a fitting, and I tried a couple of dresses, and there was one particular dress that was really nice, but I didn't want to say it was the dress because, number one, I have time. So they said, like, in David's Bridal, it will take 6 to 8 weeks for your dress to come in. So what am I gonna do with that dress? And I don't want to keep it home for like a year or so, whatever. To B, I was not prepared to say yes to a dress, so I was not gonna say. And then, so I was like, so my mom was like, it's so pretty, you should get it. But I was like, Mom, listen, it's logistically, like, I have time to look for a dress right now. I'm not, like, wanting to say yes to a dress. So, like, my mom wanted me to make a return appointment to, like, to see the dress again and to try other dresses. So I made that appointment there, but then I just rescheduled it for March of next year, of 2018, because I don't feel like I am ready to say yes to a dress. And there's a couple of shops that I want to visit before I absolutely say yes to the dress. Like, I want to visit Kleinfeld's and AK Bridal and places like that. And, I want to be, like, legit, like, amazed, because I feel like the dress that I tried on and was nice, it was pretty not unique, because, like, everybody had it. So so yeah, so we'll see what's gonna happen with that. So I rescheduled that appointment, and then sometimes it's difficult to plan everything. And what else was I gonna say? So yeah, so then I was telling my mom, like, I was talking to my mom, and my mom was like, she's feeling the place that I like. Like, she said, I literally want to see how it looks because you've been raving about it. Like, it's really nice. Like, you come in, there's a person there holding the door for you. It's big, grand, crystal chandelier, and there's multiple layers of wedding places. Like, you can get married downstairs, you can get married outside, you can get married upstairs. wherever you want to get married. So, and the good thing about it is they have a bridal suite. The bridal suite is, you know, nice, and it's big, and it's good size, and it's quiet, and it's private, it's doors. You know, it's a bridal suite, and then the groom suite is nice too. So I was like, so you get a bridal suite, a groom suite, wedding planner, wedding organizer, ceremony space, cocktail hour, reception space. Those things, and food, drinks, all you can drink, open bar, all those things for a price that was it's a little, you know, expensive, but I mean, like, but I'll give you like the number, but you don't know how many people are coming to my wedding. Like, it's $105 per person, which is good. I think it's good. It's compared to $125 per person, and the cocktail hour is included. So I think it's pretty well. I like that idea. So, you know, $105 per person is pretty good price, and I don't think we could beat it. But we're gonna look at this place today. I'm gonna keep my hopes up and see if I will like it, but I'm not sure if I will like it. Oh yeah. So anyway, so I've been loving these Chobani flips, but I never tried the salted caramel crunch. I've been trying like other ones. Like yesterday I tried like some tropical blend. So I'm excited to try this. Oh, it's like legit, like, let's see. It's legit, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's legit pretzels. See? So anyway, so while I talk, I'll eat this. So yeah, so we will see what's gonna happen and if I'm going to like the place, but I'm just giving. And I didn't, you know, I'm not gonna give up on it. Like, I already know my mindset is on that place, but I'm gonna be like, when I go in there, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that's nice, and then I'm gonna be like, you know, I'm not feeling it, blah blah blah. Like, to him, not to the guy, of course. Like, so yeah, we'll see. So yeah. So I'll definitely come back with you after tonight, and tell you how I feel and stuff. So I'm pretty happy about it. So we'll see what's gonna happen. One Saturday, like, I feel like once Saturday hits and we give them deposit, like, legit, like, boom, you're gonna get married. Like, you need to start visualizing things that you want to put in the space and everything like that. But I will talk to you guys later. Sorry for the long video. I'll see you later. Bye.